How do you learn the Tagalog songs you cover?
So, basically, it seems really overwhelming at first. Just have to breathe, and
the first step is breathe.
Yeah, number one. But then usually slow it down because it's pretty fast.
On
sometimes.
YouTube, you can click like the speed, and then it's like the playback speed. You can make it slower.
Yeah.
So we know the
It's so slow. You hear all around the house because we're all sewing them. Yeah. It's all around the house, and everyone has it slowed down, but we're all in different rooms because we don't want to hear the other person's part because we're practicing. And so, anyways, and then after we have it like to the best of our ability, we go to our dad and Sunny because they both know Tagalog the best and ask them if we're pronouncing it correctly because we think we do it right, but sometimes it's not.
Practiced our solos, and now we're passing them off with Dad because he knows the language the best. There's Chloe doing it right now.
Okay. And then Sunny sings I carry your every advice, and to the end.
Oh, that's a different word. Oh, that's a different word. I'm looking at pahina.
Okay.
There's Dad.
Okay, this is
Passing him off with this. Chloe solo. We practiced that today.
Did you do it right, Dad?
Yes.
You got it, Rock.
Good, Rock.
And now you're all doing both. Guys, I'm tired. The solo? I mean the chorus? Do you know it? Ready, sing.
which one? Papa na aalala mo papa, yeah. Manuna ko ya bata pa.
So, and lately Hannah's been pronouncing Tagalog words with a Korean accent.
Yeah.
You might hear that a little bit.
Yeah, Hannah's been doing her Korean mission speaking Korean. So now she's starting to try to approach speaking Tagalog with a Korean accent. So that's been fun.
But that's how we do it. And then we speed it up.
And then we do it, memorize it, and
yeah. And sometimes Zoe has like sped it up over the speed of it.
Oh yeah. So that when you go
yeah.
too fast and then you bring it back to normal, then it feels
It
slower.
feels slow.
So
Because sometimes when it's like the normal speed, I'm like, this is way fast. So I do it slower and then I do it way faster, so then it's easy when it's normal speed.
Who are your musical inspirations?
So we like to pull inspiration from people who are doing something similar to us. So obviously a big one that everyone knows about is SB19. They're a group of 5 singers. We're a group of 6, 5 sisters, so that kind of relates to the 5 boys. Mm-hmm. Still have our little rack. Hannah's in the house, but so we pull inspiration from people who are also promoting positive messages. So SB19 has a lot of positive messages in their music. There's also some artists that we pull individual inspiration from. Like I pull inspiration from Tori Kelly. She's a Christian gospel R&B singer, and I feel like she promotes positive messages. And other artists like that just have messages like we do. We like to share light, and we like to share things that help people to feel better after they listen to it.
How do you get inspiration for your original Tagalog songs?
How we get our inspiration for our original Tagalog songs is, as you know, our name is Torch Family Music, and we try to do songs that are inspirational and share light. And so we also think about some of our life experiences and ties that we have to the Philippines.
We like to tie our original songs to like personal experiences.
Yeah, so I feel like brainstorming mainly, of course, Chloe kind of already talked about it, where like we want to try to do all of our songs like inspirational that will help someone in some way, because I feel like our main goal is like spreading light and like being that light. And with this album that we're making, I feel like each song we have thought of like a personal story that's gone along with it. So like inspiration has also come from like our own lives. And Impossible I feel like was like really personal to me because it has like everyone knows that my middle name is Kaya. And in the song it says, Kaya Ko. There's been a lot of things in my life that have been hard, and I've thought of that to keep me going. And I feel like each song just like has that story to it. So
Yeah, and we have like brainstorming sessions. I remember the one for Pasko, and like we were all sitting down in our basement, like on the couches, and I think it was like Christmas break, and we were like, okay guys, let's brainstorm about this video and like what's gonna be in it.
I think it was, well, and even before that, when Dad and I went out to the Philippines last August, it was a year ago now, like exactly a year ago.
Yeah.
And we were sitting down with Flip Music Productions, and Dad and I, before we went there, we were sitting at the hotel and just like brainstorming really positive messages and things that are related to our personal lives, and we're talking about those with Flip, and just like it was a really cool experience.
Do you write your original Filipino songs?
Brainstorm session. We come up with like a game plan of like what the songs will be about, and then these ones were specific because they were connected to Flip Music Productions. So we came up with the idea, the concept. We met with writers and producers and picked out a track for it, like a background track, and then they wrote the song, our ideas into Tagalog, sent it back to us, a demo of them singing it, and then I bring everyone into my recording studio. We record the vocals, send the vocals back, and then they do the editing and the mixing. Send it back to us until we like it. We go back and forth until we're happy with the mix and the master.
How do you promote your music?
we share them on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram,
Spotify.
yeah.
We perform at local events, like that one for
Filipino Independence Day.
yeah. So we go to like live events where we can.
Festivals.
Why do you even make songs in Filipino?
Why? Because I want to honor the Filipinos that we met in the Philippines and show them love through speaking their language.
Why? Probably because my dad went on a church mission to the Philippines.
Why? Because I love connecting what I love to do, which is music and family, and learning new cultures and languages all into one.
Why? Because it helps me connect and become closer to my family.
Why? Because when we went to the Philippines, we sang a cover Filipino song, and all the Filipinos just told us, you need to do more, you need to go further with this, and so that's kind of what made us fun.
You're the reason we keep going. You're our why.
Yeah.
And why, one more why, is because we love you guys so much, and we love being able to be together as a family singing your language.
We love you.
You made our video.
We like to tie it. Guys, I'm trying to talk. What's on?
It doesn't matter. Marky can do what she wants with this. She's making a YouTube video.
Okay.
When we write our what?
Belle said, I've always wanted to take a B-reel of my muscles.
I have already. You've seen it, right? Stop, kid.
Whoa, send me
Well, we like
Our
to
neighbor's
highlight-
practicing singing.
Why are you laughing?
Can we just cut this?
No. We like to tie our original song.
Why are you crying?
Guys, stop it.
She's laughing so. Stop! Chloe cries when she's laughing so hard.
Okay, as you guys know,
What the heck? Why do you guys laugh so much? It's a good
it's
thing.
Belle and
I'm
Chloe
so
right now.
laughing.
You're leaving too. Every time you laugh, you leave.